Wow! Did I just count 30 Mashems and Fashems? Yes, Zuma, there are 30, and I hope they're all Jokers. Come on, Joker. You show up all the time in those Batman Mashems. It's time to share the spotlight with some other Mashems and Fashems. Share? Share? I don't know the meaning of share. Okay, Fizzy and Miss Hands, let's get this Fashem and Joker, Fashem and Mashem party started! Woo!
Fizzy Toy Show!
Hi everyone! Welcome to the Fizzy Toy Show, and welcome to a giant mystery Mashem and Fashem show. We have 30 Mashems and Fashems in here, and they're all a big surprise. And no, they're not all Jokers. What? Well then I'm not interested. I'm out of here. Later, Zuma. Phew! Glad that guy's gone. Let's open our first one. Great idea, Zuma. So up first we have... it's Sven from Frozen, looking super duper adorable, and let's give him a good squish and another squish. He's tiny and stretchy, but not super squishy, so on the squish meter he gets a 6. Let's see who's in our next one. Whoa! It's a Flappy Bird, and this one is all blue. Look how super cool it is. Let's give it a good squish. And another squish. Whoa, this one is super squishy. So on the squish meter, it gets a 10. Woo! Who do we have in our next one? Whoa, it's Batman and not Joker. Phew! He's looking awesome. Let's give him a squish. Wow, and another squish. Alright, look how stretchy he is. And on the squish meter, he gets a 10. Super squishy. Up next we have this red one. Who's inside? It's Rocky from Paw Patrol, looking awesome with his green cap and scarf. Let's give him a little squish and another squish. Well, Rocky's super cute, but not super duper squishy. So on the squish meter, he gets a 5. Up next we have... whoa! It's Bumblebee, a transformer. Whoa, look how cool that is on the back. Look at that crazy face. And let's give him a squish and another squish. Whoa, super stretchy. And on the squish meter, he gets a 9. Last one from our top row. Who will it be? Whoa, somebody else who's yellow. It's Chuck from Angry Birds. Zoom, 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 squish. Whoa, squish. He's pretty squishy. So on the squish meter, old Chuck gets a 10. Woo-hoo. Next row, who's in our pink one? Boom, whoa. Someone was ready to party. It is Pinkie Pie, all looking cute and pink. Look at her little cutie mark. And let's give her a little squish. And another squish. Well, Pinkie Pie is super cute, but not very squishy. So on the squish meter, she only gets a 2. Who will be in our next one? Whoa, it's Iron Man. He looks awesome. And let's give him a good squish. Whoa, and another squish. Well, I think Iron Man is the squishiest one yet, so of course he gets a 10 on the squish meter. Who's up next? Who's inside? Whoa! It's Red from Angry Birds, and he was in a red capsule. That's so funny. Well, let's give him a good squish. And another squish. Oh yeah, Red is very stretchy and squishy. So he's another 10 on our squish meter. Whoa. And who will we find inside of this one? Whoa. It's the little princess. It's Dancing Belle. Do 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 do. So Belle looks awesome with her long hair. And let's give her a little squish. And another squish. Well, she doesn't really squish. So on the squish meter, she only gets a 1. But that's okay, because she's dancing the night away. Care to dance with me, little lady? No, thank you. Fine. And in our next one we have... oh, it's Zoey Trek. She's from the Littlest Pet Shop. Oh, look at her purple fur ears back here. A little streak in her hair. And, whoa, she's pretty squishy. Yes, she is. Oh, look at her eye. Oh my goodness. She's also very stretchy. Well, Zoey, I think you're a 9.5. So I'm gonna round it up to a 10. Woo! Last one for row number 2. And it's Dory. We found Dory, and she's swimming along. And Dory gets a squish, and another squish. She's pretty squishy, even being as flat as she is. So she gets a 9 on the squish meter. What did I get? A 9. Oh, that's cool. Hey, what did I get on the squish meter? Oh, Dory, you're so silly. Gotta find my family. Time for our next row, and who will we find? Whoa! It's Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. And Rainbow Dash even has her little cutie mark. And let's give her a little squish. And another squish. Well, just like Pinkie Pie, she's very cute, but not very squishy. So on the squish meter, she just gets a 2. Up next, we have a red one. And who's inside? Oh, it's Marshall from Paw Patrol. Looking awesome in his Fire Pups hat. And let's give Marshall a squish. And another squish. Well, Marshall's not very squishy, so he just gets a 4 on the squish meter. I'm all fired up. Woo! Who's in this one? Whoa! We found Hello Kitty. And Hello Kitty is dressed up like a little panda bear. So sweet. Let's give her a little squish. Whoa, that's a big bubble. And another squish. She's made of really thick rubber, so she makes nice big bubbles, but she's not super squishy. So I think on the squish meter, she gets an 8. Ooh, I like this color green. Who's inside? It's a green turtle, and we have Michelangelo looking awesome with his orange bandana. And let's give Mikey a squish. Whoa! And another squish. Can you see through it? Can you see our capsules back there? Well, Mikey, you're super squishy. So on the squish meter, you get a 10. Woo! Sounds like a Mashem or Fashem in there. Boom! Ooh, I see more green. Oh, it's another Flappy Bird. And this one is blue and green. Whoa! That's pretty cool. Let's give it a good squish. And another squish. Well, these guys are super squishy. So, on the squish meter, it gets a 10. Woo! Who will be in this white one? Who's inside? Oh, we found Marlin. Look at Marlin looking super cool. I see him just swimming along here and getting a squish. And another squish. Wow, he's even squishier than Dory. So, on the squish meter, he gets a 10. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Down to the last 2 rows, and who will be in our pink capsule? Ooh, I see pink, and something's on her little head. Woo! It's Skye from Paw Patrol, and she looks so cute. Let's give her a little squish. Whoa! And another squish. Little Skye is not very squishy at all, so she only gets a 3 on the squish meter. This pup's gotta fly. Who will we find next? This one feels light. Whoa! It's little Doc McStuffins. Look how super cute this Fashem is. And her body's not squishy, but her little head is. And we'll give her another squish. Well, Doc looks super cute, but she's not very squishy, so she only gets a 2 on the squish meter. Time to see who's in this one. Whoa, it's another princess. And this time, it's Amber. She's from Sophia the First. And you can put her on your finger. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Whoa, sorry, Amber. She's pretty, but not very squishy. We'll give her another squish. Well, Amber does not squish very well, so she only gets a 1 on the squish meter. But she can dance, dance, dance. Up next, whoa, this one feels kind of heavy. Who is this? Whoa, it's a little troll, and this troll is from Frozen. It looks like such a happy troll, and we'll give him a good squish. Whoa, that's a nice bubble, and another squish. he is stretchy and pretty squishy. So on the squish meter, he gets a 9. Woo! We got another pink one. Ooh, it's Fluttershy. Look at her pink mane and tail and her little cutie mark. And we'll give her a little squish. And another squish. She seems a little squishier than Rainbow Dash, so we're gonna give her a 3 on the squish meter. Fly, Fluttershy, fly. All right, last one from this row. Whoa, it looks like another princess. It is. It's Ariel. Look at her long red hair, and she is just dancing along just like Belle. Well, she's not very squishy. So on the squish meter, little Ariel only gets a 1. And she will dance, dance, dance. All right, let's hop over here to our last row. Who's inside? Whoa, it's little Lambie from Doc McStuffins. How sweet. Let's give her a little squish. And another squish. Well, she's super cute, but she doesn't really squish down here, just her head. So she gets a 2 on the squish meter. Time to see what's in this green one back here. Whoa, it doesn't jiggle very much. It's pretty big and it's pretty green. Boom! It is Mike Wazowski. Looking super cool. Let's give him a squish. And another squish. Whoa! He is very squishy, so on the squish meter he gets a 10! Look at his eye! Ay, 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 ay! We are down to the final 4. Who will be inside? It's Sully! Well, that's nice. He was right next to his buddy Mike. So let's give Sully a big squish. Ooh, super squishy Sully! Double bubble. On the squish meter, little Sully gets a 10! I mean, come on, he had a double bubble. Alright, back to this white capsule. Who will we find inside? It's Olaf! Little Olaf's looking adorable as a little Fashem. Let's give him a squish and another squish. Well, he's pretty stretchy, but he's not quite as squishy as that troll was. So on the squish meter, Olaf gets a 7. Last two. Ooh, a black one. We haven't seen many like this. Who's inside? Whoa, it's a red samurai Power Ranger. Whoa, that looks pretty cool. Let's give it a big squish. And another squish. Now he's not very squishy down here, but his head's very squishy. So he gets an 8 on the squish meter. Woo woo. Time for our last one. Feels like a heavy one. Who will it be? No joker, no joker. Phew, it's not a joker, but it's someone pretty silly. It's a pig, and it's the king pig from Angry Birds. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Let's give him a squish. Whoa, that's the biggest bubble yet. And another squish, whoa. And look, you can see everyone through his bubble. Well, we're going out with a bang because this little piggy gets a 10 on the squish meter. Woo! I hope you enjoyed all the Mashems and Fashems. Let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite.
Woo, that's a lot of Mashems and Fashems. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and like it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.
Bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Dory, Bailey, Hank, Marlin, Destiny, and Nemo.